Yeah, 14th Amendment. My name is Richard Williams Peters III. And yes, I know the laws of the United States, and I know the Constitution, and I know the liberty laws, and etc. Parsons State Hospital and Training Center records were stolen by Rhonda McGee on her first or second visitation. Now, Nanette Dupree, African-American woman who basically wrote a note to police officers that, Elena Burnell has epileptic seizures, I am the father, blah, blah, blah. And this was on letterhead of Children and Family Services of Contra Costa County in 2004, and that was October 14th of 2004. And Parsons State Hospital and Training Center really has no jurisdiction in California. And if you read the 14th Amendment very closely, it says, one, all persons born or nationalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Now, when I was residing in Concord, California, I was supposed to be full-time employed, working and building on a career because I'm not eligible for Social Security beneficiary for persons with disabilities. Now, the government likes to force disabilities down people's throats that are not disabled. It's kind of ironic, but very true. As far as I'm concerned, Lois Hates and her family deserve to be killed for violating my 14th Amendment and violating my 4th Amendment. Rhonda McGee needs to be hung. Nanette Dupree needs to be hung. Lindsay Simpson needs to be hung. Linda Ray, Sonia Hirschfield, Marcia Lester, Christine Magley, and anybody else who's gotten in my way to protecting my daughter when she needed to be protected. Now, persons of life, liberty, or property. Parsons State Hospital and Training Center records were sealed on Wednesday, August 23rd of 1995. I've been living in California for about 8 years when they decided that they want to go ahead and terminate my parental rights, say privilege or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any persons of life. I've been deprived life for 39 years by my own government because they keep insisting to say, oh, you're violent. Okay, if I were violent, then why don't I have a fucking prison record? That's the question. If I had mild retardation, which doesn't exist at all, then why was I able to move to the Philippines and get my passport in November or somewhere between August of 2014 and so forth? It took me a year, but I still got my passport. So how was I able to obtain my passport, file my own paperwork with a 74 IQ under average? You see, the government conspire against males. They use mental illnesses as a front to conspire against the male because they don't like males, and they have a war against males. Period. Mostly parents, because they make a lot of money, especially in California. Now, the 4th Amendment. Search and seize. Parsons State Hospital and Training Center records had been stolen by the Phoenix program in 1998 and had been transferred and handed out to the adult mental health, which have also been told to return to state hospital records because the records belong to Cherokee County District Court and myself. Just because they share information doesn't make the information to be true nor active. See, the government's decided that the Parsons State Hospital and Training Center records are theirs. It's their jurisdiction, so they have the right to have those records. They don't have the right to anything. As far as I'm concerned, I need to take them back with intentional to kill and take the records by deadly force. That's my opinion. Would I act on it? No, of course not. But it is my opinion, and I should be advising you that it may happen one day. We'll forcefully put a bullet in each one of these women's heads and take those records from you, because those records don't belong to you. They belong to me, and to me only. If I had a 74 IQ, and this is me at 7-Eleven, having a Red Horse beer, and where I'm at in the Philippines, it's legal to drink in public. If I wanted to do anything, I wouldn't be sitting in the Philippines. If I were violent, I wouldn't be sitting in the Philippines. If I were dangerous, I wouldn't be sitting in the Philippines. Period. If any of the documents were ever true, I wouldn't be sitting here at 7-Eleven having me a cold beer with two guys. Look at that. This is the Philippines in Pampanga. These group of people always sat and had meals every month. See? This is a videoke bar on the side, which now is torn down and been replaced. These two guys here, they're witnesses. This is a girl named Priscilla who I dated for a short time. Now this lunatic here, she could be a sweetheart, but she's absolutely fucking stupid. Absolutely stupid. She took everything that I had for granted and basically was a liar, a thief, and she's just a liar. She's a good woman, but her brain is of a child itself. I bought I was such a good man. I bought a refrigerator for her mother. I, bought a TV, a DVD player. I bought all kinds of good things for these people. All they did was just abuse it and take it for granted. This is Myra, this is Priscilla. Sorry. Now, Laura Garcia of California, this woman here is a game player. She played games with people's heads. She's lucky she's not been shot in the head for being stupid. This is one of the girls who I had been hanging around with for a while before and after losing my daughter and so forth. So that was amazing. And it was crazy. But anyways, this is part one. This is Don Mefford. So Don Mefford and I were friends for a short time, and so that wasn't a problem at all. She was also, I'm surprised that, women are given whatever they want at any time. But anyways, this was years ago, before I lost my daughter. Even she was a witness to Elena Burnell being abusive to me. It was amazing. This is part one.